Skyhawk 671, turn left base for runway 11 Sky traffic. And from 671 going to be full
Leaving
stop.
altitude.
See the birds up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're circling, so we're gonna actually shit. Alright, boys. Whoa!
Jeez.
Wow, okay. I'm glad I took evasive action early.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That one guy, boy, he went right over our wing.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't touch us, though, thankfully.
He was close.
Yeah, see, I pointed him out to you, and I was like, okay, I gotta be mindful of them.
As soon as I saw him, he came right for us.
Yeah.
671 on final runway 11 full stop. Sky traffic.
Okay, that was a lot closer than it even looks in the cameras, and frankly, that's a lot closer than I want to get to a Seagull at 3,500 feet. If you thought that was wild, wait until I get a little further into the video. I'm going to slow things down and show it to you in slow motion, and then you'll really see just how close we got to flying into a flock of seagulls.
Clear.
Bellingham Tower, Skyhawk 12768, holding short of 16, we're ready for takeoff.
Back 12768 Bellingham Tower, runway 16 clear for takeoff, checking up base.
Clear for takeoff on 16, check out base, 768, have a good night.
You too, thank you.
We'll be heading out right down the coast of Chucknut Drive.
Perfect. I'm probably going to shoot toward the tail a little bit during that.
No worries. You can shoot wherever you like.
I'm trying to think here.
Boy, what a beautiful night.
Yeah,
Definitely a little hazier over at the island, so we'll stay away from them.
the light's real nice.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ginger the Plane. Today's flight was supposed to be an engine oil warm-up flight with a photographer friend along for a ride. Our mission tonight was to do a couple of touch and goes at Skagit Regional Airport, catch some views of Mount Baker, followed by a landing at Linden Airport, and then return back to Bellingham where we started. When we arrived at Skagit, it was busy. There were at least 3, maybe 4 other aircraft already in the pattern, some doing touch and goes, some were departing, some were arriving. It was a real hornet's nest, and we did our best to fit in, not get in anyone's way, and we were able to do our 2 touch and goes and make our way out to the east.
And Skagit traffic, Cessna 768 will be departing to the east, Skagit.
Everything was going to plan. After finishing 2 touch and goes at Skagit, we were climbing out, and that's when we encountered these guys. A massive flock of seagulls at 3,500 feet. It's hard to see in the cameras, but I spotted them just in time to take evasive action. I was slow, I was in the climb, I had no energy, and there was no way I could go over the top of them like I normally would. My only action was to turn slightly to the north, push hard forward on a yoke, and try to get low and behind them as quickly as possible. It worked for 99% of the seagulls, but this one guy wasn't going to let me off that easy. He dove and turned right into us. First he was headed straight at us, right into the windscreen, and then he twisted hard left and right over our left wing, missing us by less than an inch. It was so close. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you might remember that I've almost hit dogs in the past on a runway in Oak Harbor. Fortunately, everything turned out great there. The dogs are fine, I'm fine, Ginger's fine. And I have had the occasional eagle sighting, sometimes a little bit closer than I would like, But really, you know, it's a bit of an aberration to have a near miss like this. I don't want anyone who doesn't fly to think, oh, it's so dangerous and these guys are out there and they're dodging birds and dogs, and it's really not like that. This is a really rare thing. I just happened to have the cameras rolling, and out of 6 cameras, 5 of them caught the Seagull go by. I thought it would be interesting for you to see and to know that you can take an evasive action. And let's face it, the birds, this is their environment and I am a guest in it. They're the natural pilots and they're much better aviators than I'm ever going to be. And it's in our mutual best interest to avoid each other. And we managed to do that night. So everybody turned out fine, healthy, happy. I saw the bird fly away. I swear he had a little smile on his face. Maybe he was just kind of punking us there for a moment. But anyway, everything turned out fine and we carried on. The rest of the flight was uneventful, and I managed to get a decent landing in Linden and Bellingham after a pair of lousy touch and goes in Skagit, redeeming myself in front of my home crowd. I'm glad to have had Tucker with me that night. He's a gifted photographer and I recommend you check him out at LTMC Media on YouTube and on Instagram. Hopefully he'll want to fly again in Ginger after our near bird strike. Well, if you guys found this video interesting, please give it a like, subscribe to see more content, and leave a comment. I'd really like to hear your near-miss stories. Have a great night, and I'll see you out there.